FS1, Undisputed, 8 years there. I think Shannon been gone for like a year now. And, you know, at the end of the day, they say, well, he's leaving. You know, when they get fired, he's leaving. You know, we get fired. He got fired. You know, Fox fired him. ESPN fired him. You know, we going through our situation, we get fired, or they parted ways, or they left. Read the headlines and how they break all that information and how they do us like that. And you know, at the end of the day, it just was terrible. They couldn't keep. I guess the female host wasn't happy neither. It seemed like maybe they was only there when Shannon Sharpe, because of Shannon Sharpe. And you gotta watch how you treat people too, bro. Like, that go a long way, because you really only as good as your people that you can count on, bro. So that's why the people the counsel that you keep is very important. You know, because they can open doors down that you can't sometimes, and you can open doors down for them that they can't. But it's, you know, sometimes they can take an opportunity away from you too. So, you know, Shannon, you know, when he left and he thanked the makeup artist and he thanked, you know, Jenny and whoever was the female host and all them, a lot of people, they get that power and they become true assholes. You know, and I don't think a lot of people around there like Skip Bayless. You know, arrogance, and he worked his way from, you know, from the bottom of the newspaper and all that stuff. Probably a lot of arrogance involved, but you could tell they really like Shannon. And sometimes it's, you know, certain people hold things together. Real talk. Sometimes certain people hold things together, man. And without Shannon, then the female host, they couldn't get another female host to come on there and moderate. So then Skip had to moderate the show and give his opinion. It was terrible. Paul Pierce kind of saved it towards the end. You know, he kind of, you know, said the little cuss word or whatever, said the N word. That was funny. But he saved it towards the end. You know, and every time he got in trouble, he called on black people. You know, him and Stephen A. created Cold Pizza. They had controversy on there. The white guy that was on Cold Pizza originally, you know, he had issues with female employees at ESPN. Couldn't keep his hands to himself, allegedly. I still like Cold Pizza the best, to be honest. Like, and then Skip and Shannon was dope too. But that's because Cold Pizza was the original. That's why Cold Pizza was the original. I remember when they first came up with that show, Cold Pizza. And now, you know, sports talk radio, you know, used to be reserved for sports talk TV used to be reserved for radio, and that was the organic version of it. But this was the organic version of it on TV with Cold Pizza. And for the most part, it's like the new reality TV show. It's all still. It's all still. It's like the new reality TV show. It's all still. It's all the same thing. Everybody trying to duplicate it, replicate it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what everybody trying to do, and it became very, very stale. And Shannon brought a new aspect of it with his personality and his props, and, you know, and a lot of, like I say, it's like the new reality TV show. It's like a lot of it is staged. You know, a lot of it is staged. Oh, you be a hardcore LeBron fan, and you say this and you say that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't organic. But like I continue to say, man, Skip probably just rubbed people the wrong way. Skip done made his money, you know. Skip done wrote for the paper. Skip done made his money and all that. You know what I'm saying? Skip did what he had to do, and you know, he's done a great, you know, great job in his career. And he probably don't give a fuck at this point. But you know, heard they had to force him to do the Skip Bayless podcast too. He didn't want to do that. So a lot of times it's harder for them old dudes to do this new age stuff, but to keep it funky, he just rubbed people the wrong way. So if he talked to Shannon like that, imagine how he spoke to the makeup artist, or how he treated the female moderators of the show, how he treated the producers of the show. They gave him all that money and all that power. You know? So, I know a lot of people going to celebrate, but I'm pretty sure he got another pivot. He going to pivot somewhere else and maybe join Draft FanDuel TV, or maybe even go back to ESPN to do some things, or maybe he just might sit down and retire. But once Shannon left and then they didn't have a female correspondent or moderator there, that show was terrible. It just wasn't structured the right way no more. You know, it wasn't structured the right way. So, but, you know, well, you could tell when Shannon was gone, they tried to do that show with Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman. He got in trouble again. And they had that round table type of talk. That shit was trash. They want the man to moderate, then answer the questions that he asking. Yeah. Their ratings was hitting an all-time low, and Paul Pierce was kind of bringing them back. So, he probably gonna walk away with the rest of his money if he got any money left. And you know, I ain't never happy to see somebody like that lose their job, but he'd be straight. He got a severance package and all that shit, man. He'd be straight. But, you know, he'd be back somewhere. Won't be probably with Fox. Probably be doing his own thing or something of that nature. But that's what, you know, Shannon Sharpe was able to hedge his bet on, was his Club Shay Shay. So that was able to, like, even if he didn't fall on his feet, that was going to give him an option to do something else. So he had options, and that's why I always tell people, man. I met a dude, and he was somebody, he's worked for NFL Films and all that. He know how to edit and video. I'm saying, why don't you just start your own YouTube channel, start your own platform? Oh, man, I don't want to do that. I want a job. And, like, you can't, like I said before, you can't speak to people. Why do you think Shannon Sharpe has so much leverage? Because he had Club Shay Shay. You leverage your own stuff to get to where you need to get to, but if you fall off, you still can fall back on your platform, because you are the originator of that platform. So you can't tell people nothing. Like I said before, you want to know why a lot of black people don't be where they need to be at? They have a tendency to take bad advice and rather than take good advice. Especially if you're willing to take your time for free and show them how to do it. You know, like, yeah, man, I'll show you how to invest your money and how to do this. And then they never call you, but they never call, they never ask. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, all right, like, I'm not going to force you to get this game. You know what I'm saying? But when they see you successful, then they want to say, oh, man, why you didn't help me? You didn't tap in. But if you say, I got some holes in a bottle of Hennessy or a bottle of Cosmigos, oh, niggas going to be hitting you up all day. When we going to roll that? When we going to smoke that? When we going to drink that? Where the hoes? You know, that's how I go. So, Shannon Sharpe, best thing was creating Club Shay Shay, creating Nightcap. That's the best thing. And with that, anytime you successful and you black, you know what I'm saying? It's the opposite of other ethnic groups. And what I mean by the, you know, I remember, you know, you see these little mom and pop, I don't know, let's just say po shop, that's what I'm thinking. Vietnamese or po shops and stuff like that, or pho, that's what they call them. Ramen shops. You be like, man, how they stay in business? Because they people support their business. Other Vietnamese and, you know, other people of that ethnic group, they come support. They spend their money there. They go out to eat there. In our community, we become successful and we try our damnness to tear us down and burn it down. Well, you know, club, you know, nobody gonna interview with Shannon Sharpe because of the Cat Williams interview, but y'all continue to interview people in the industry that butt break their own people, that emasculate their own people, they put their own people in dresses, that extort their own people, that take advantage of their own people because they got some power. That's why I be kind of just, black people are so backwards in their thinking. I hate to make this about that, but that's where my mind is at right now. That's backwards thinking. They preying on the man downfall. They preying on the man downfall. They praying on the man downfall. They praying on the man downfall. He canceled now, man. He can't do this and he can't go this way. He can't go that way. Pitiful. He can't get no interview. I'm happy for him, man. It'll be your own people. I'm happy that he pivoted and he got a new deal at ESPN. You think, oh, he won't come on the podcast, but y'all go speak to DJ Vlad and Adam, and they didn't have people federally indicted, and they didn't have people go to jail, and like, get out of here, man. That's why you can't get money with your own people. And say what y'all want to say. A lot of these black content creators gonna have a lot of vitriol for Shannon Sharpe, for Skip Bayless, but Skip Bayless put Shannon Sharpe in that position. Say what you want to say. Well, he need to be next to a black person. That's why he could have picked any other black person. But he put Shannon Sharpe in that position. He put Stephen A in that position to be successful. Most of y'all ain't put a brother or a sister in position to be nowhere near close to be successful. Let's keep it real. Most of y'all ain't put nobody in position to be successful. Y'all ain't put nobody in position to be successful. He did. So, it is what it is, man. So, I'm pretty sure he'll fall on his feet somewhere. He ain't gonna retire. He old enough to retire. He ain't getting retired. But I hit the link tree. Check me out on Patreon, X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, more. Just hit the link tree. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.